Scene script. Imagine this. You and your partner in crime are caught and held in solitary confinement. You're both given the same deal: betray your partner and walk away with a lesser sentence, or stay silent and risk receiving a harsher punishment. What choice would you make? Welcome to the world of game theory, where we examine the decisions we make in strategic situations, like the one just described. This scenario, known as the prisoner's dilemma, is one of the most famous examples of game theory. In this dilemma, each prisoner has two options: to cooperate with their partner by remaining silent, or to defect by betraying their partner. The consequences of these decisions are not just about what one prisoner decides, but also hinge on the decision of the other. So, what's the best strategy? You might think that cooperation is the best choice, since if both prisoners stay silent, they receive the shortest sentence. However, the situation is a bit more complicated than that. This is where the concept of Nash equilibrium, proposed by mathematician John Nash, comes into play. A Nash equilibrium occurs when each player, considering the other's decision, has no incentive to change their strategy. In the case of our prisoners, the Nash equilibrium is for both to betray each other. Here's why. Imagine you're prisoner A. If prisoner B cooperates, your best response is to defect, as you'll get only a year in prison instead of 6 months. If prisoner B defects, your best response is still to defect, because you'll get 5 years instead of 10. The same logic applies to prisoner B, and thus, the Nash equilibrium in this game is mutual betrayal, even though mutual cooperation would lead to a better outcome for both. But why does this matter? The prisoner's dilemma and Nash equilibrium aren't just abstract concepts. They're tools that help us understand a wide range of real-world situations, from business rivalries to environmental decisions. Consider two companies competing in the same market. Each has the choice to set high prices and reap large profits, cooperate, or set low prices to undercut the other, defect. While both companies would benefit from high prices, the Nash equilibrium is for both to set low prices, just like in the prisoner's dilemma. In summary, the prisoner's dilemma and Nash equilibrium provide insight into the challenges of cooperation and the sometimes counterintuitive nature of strategic decision-making. They remind us that the best decision for an individual isn't always the best decision for the group, highlighting the importance of trust and cooperation in achieving the best possible outcomes.